Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing my shamrock shirt and I feel very lucky or fortunate or blessed, whatever you want to call it, because today, and this is why I'm posting on a Wednesday instead of my normal Thursday video, is because today marks 18 months that I have been alternate day fasting. I started on September 17th, 2019, and it was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. I want to just kind of give a brief overview for people if they're new. So when I started alternate day fasting, I had been fasting for about 3 months before that, 3 or 4 months. And I'd been doing a daily window, but just couldn't settle on a schedule that I liked. So I decided to jump into alternate day fasting, and at the time, the day that I started, I was 209 pounds. I am 5'11", and I lost 35 pounds, so I got down to 174 in June of 2020. That was my goal weight, was 175. Then I went on vacation, gained some weight, got back to goal weight in August of 2020, I believe. And then some things happened at the end of last year. I had a kidney stone, which I then found out I had multiple kidney stones. I had to have a procedure done for that. Did a round of antibiotics, had some dental work done. And then, the holidays, I definitely indulged a lot. So I regained 10 pounds. And at the beginning of this year, 2021, I went back strictly to my 3 days of fasting a week, because before that, well, when I was in, maintenance, which didn't end up being so much maintenance, was more of a slow gain. I had experimented with throwing in, some 5-2 weeks, so fasting only 2 days a week. And that didn't work so well for me from multiple perspectives. So I went back to just 4-3 this year, but I have had a stall. So it's been difficult to get back down to that goal weight. And I am slowly getting there. So if you'd like to follow me along, I do alternate day fast right now, but I also experiment with a lot of different protocols. I did a daily window last week for 5 days. I've just done different things. I've done some extended fasts, some 2 to 3 day fasts for healing purposes. And I've just really gained a strong love of fasting, and that's why I want to share it here. So feel free to join me on this journey and we can support each other. And I wanted to answer the question today, will I always do alternate day fasting? And I don't really have an answer for that, because I think that it's arrogant to make always or never statements. But if I'm going off of how I feel right now, I would say that I plan to always incorporate alternate day fasting into my life, whether that means that I'll do it every week or just every other week, or whatever it is that is best for my body at the time, because I honestly don't believe that alternate day fasting is the best protocol for everyone, and nor do I believe that it's the best for everyone all the time. I think our bodies have different needs depending on what they're going through. So you just have to really try and tune into what you need at the time and go with that. I also don't believe that it's a superior protocol to a daily window. If you want to do, a 24 or a 19.5 or 16.8 or whatever, or if you kind of bounce around, I think that's great too. And you can also just throw in a mealless Monday or a mealless any day of the week, and follow that by a full eating day. And then the rest of the days you can just do a daily window. I wish that people wouldn't be so limited by the idea that you need to pick a protocol. I do think that picking a protocol helps you to feel more steady, but we can always adjust, we can experiment, we can change if it's not working for us anymore. Alternate day fasting really, really works well for me right now, and it has for the last 18 months. Over the past 18 months, I have fasted at least 1 day a week, other than like a full day at least, mostly 3. You know, I've had some 5-2 weeks. Most of my weeks have been 3. According to my Life app records, which I started using when I started alternate day fasting, I'm over 8,000 hours fasted, which is actually more than that because I don't usually track my Saturday to Sunday fast, which isn't really totally a fast, but you know, that period of time. Anyway, so I'm over 8,000 hours on there, something like 224 fasts that I've recorded. I do highly recommend fasting apps. I think they're awesome just to stay motivated and see how far you've come. I think it's really cool. I have, over this period of time, mostly done 3 full days of fasting. Last week, like I said, I did do daily windows to experiment with that, and I'm all about, you know, trying out different things and seeing what works. And I am trying to tweak things here and there to see if it'll help with the plateau, to get back to my goal weight. My goal right now is to get back to 175 and then to maintain in the 170s. So my goal range is the 170s. For me, my height for the BMI scale, which I place not a whole lot of value on, but just for point of reference, for my height, I believe 178 is in the normal range. So that's where I'd like to get back to, and I'm totally okay with it taking a long time. Sometimes it does get annoying and tedious and frustrating. I feel those emotions just like everyone else, but at the same time, this has become my lifestyle 100%. Like, I can say that without feeling any doubt that this is now my lifestyle. I have gained so many benefits from it. So I have a lot of other videos with different topics, and I'd love to have you check them out and let me know what your protocol is, how long you've been fasting, and whether you've tried alternate day fasting. And I also want to say that if you are someone who thinks you would never do alternate day fasting, just know that I was one of those people as well. I thought it sounded incredibly difficult, and I was so blown away after my first 2 weeks of trying it, how much I loved it. And it was an adjustment. Those first 2 weeks were definitely an adjustment, but the feeling that you get after for me, it's like after about hour 24, the first like 18 to 24 hours are the most difficult for me. And that rings true even now. And that's also true if I do a daily window. So for me, only doing that 3 days a week really works very well. And then I feel so amazing after hour 24. And when I wake up in the morning after a full day fast, I feel so amazing. I'm not hungry, I have energy. And I'm just happy to have a nice full day of eating delicious food. So I just want to say that, because if you have this idea that you're investigating it, but you think it sounds so hard, I would really give it a full 4 weeks. And if everything's going well health-wise, like you're not having any crazy, you know, dizziness or nausea or anything like that, then just keep going, because it will get better and you'll know if it's for you or not. I'm not saying it will be for you. I think that everybody's different. But definitely give it a try if you've especially, and really, I would say if you've been fasting for a while, definitely give it a try. If you've done OMAD for a while, give it a try. If you're brand new to fasting, I don't personally recommend starting out with ADF. I think that easing into it is better. Work yourself up to a 24-hour fast, and once you've got that down, you're good to go. Like, you should definitely be able to do alternate day fasting. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you're having a great St. Patrick's Day, and I will continue my Thursday videos from here on out. Next week will be my weigh-in, or my weight report for, I'll be reporting 5 weeks of weigh-ins. So check that out, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.